come one way or another here. It is Nickalini and Juliano here, and we're trying to take the pain away of you lot out there, and we're trying to relax all the tension going on as we're all going through a sort of cloud right now as to regards to, I would say, cost of living crisis and things like that, and so many things going on in this world right this minute here. And I'm here to introduce you to, of course, as Return. And if you're watching on replay, come and say hello to us. And even on replay, you can still comment. And if you're watching live, you can still comment at the same time here. So, live and exclusive here. Just want to say a few highs to people. If Bill Taylor is watching, he's flying out to Kenya somewhere. I believe somewhere on Facebook that, of course, it says about that. And that's Bill Taylor, who's, of course, belonging to his own music of the Wanglers, I think it's pronounced. I might be wrong by that. But anyway, so we hope... We hope that at least one person will be tuning in by now. We are sort of running a little bit late tonight. But if you are watching on replay, we do apologise about that. That's why we're a bit sort of rushed today. But yeah, we'll try and keep you all going as Julian is already starting, and that will help to get his pain over and done with sooner or later. As my voice goes a little bit deeper now, as he's calming me down at the same time, and hopefully you lot at home. So we'll flick the cameras in just a moment. This is the first time we're using our Vodafone broadband on this launch day, which it is today, which is Friday the 3rd of February 2023. So if people come in the chat, feel free to come and say hello. We'll do it for about 45 minutes or so, and I think he's got a selection of music to play. And of course, I think it was something like Take Thy Life.
Yeah, Let It Be.
And Let It Be, okay? Right, okay. If you're offended by those lyrics, do let us know, but of course, he's chosen the tune to play. He's more focusing on the tune rather than the lyrics. So, yes, it'll be me talking over the top here, due to copyright reasons and other reasons besides that. So it's over to Juliano, and this is Nickalini Orange here, and Juliano Plum as in the fruit, and we'll take it over to you now. Hang on, I haven't flicked it over. And of course, we'll say hello to you right now. So, good evening to you, Julian.
Good evening.
Juliano,
I'm sorry about the delay of coming back to the national nice relaxing organ music.
National? Did you say National Pipe Register? Is that what you're thinking?
I'm confused. So I've done it for about 2 weeks. Now, the reason why we haven't done it because I've had a sore leg and knee in between that. So
right.
So I have to bear with one foot at the moment with my right foot on the swell pedal. But unfortunately, that is the case. So I have to go very slowly. It's probably the weather has done it. It sleeves my leg a bit, so I mean I can't do anything about it. I've had the treatment to it, so at the moment it's difficult to get rid of.
We're thin on the ice at the moment, but
so,
yeah,
thin on the ice. But
if you're watching on replay, massive hello to you anyway. This is all what it's all about here. And do come and say hello to us at any one point.
Right, we're going to Take My Life and Let It Be. I've had 6 verses, I think.
That's a hymn, is it?
It is a hymn, yeah.
Right, okay.
It's all about Epiphany stuff, Epiphany 3, number 3.
And what is Epiphany? Explain to people.
Well, it's another section of the church. It's a virtual church, anyway.
Yeah, but is it something that comes before Easter or something like that?
Well, sort of, yeah. Lent comes before Easter.
All right, okay.
So that's... You got Mothering Sunday, and then you got Palm Sunday and things like that, and all those ones. Take My Life and Let It Be. It's 6 verses of this, and there'll be 3 hymns in due course. I'll tell you about this one in a minute. This one's music by Wolfgang Mozart, adapted 1756 to 1791. Interesting. Right, take My Life. Okay, let's start. Crack on here. First chord. That's the first chord. Is F.
Hello and welcome yourself to Nice and Relaxing with, of course, Juliano, Plumbers in the Fruits, and Nickalini Orange in the background. That's a fruit as well on the surname there as well. So Nice and Relaxing, back at a later time than usual due to other reasons. So yes, hello to everyone wherever you're watching. If you're hearing clicking noises in the background, that's me promoting the show. Hopefully we see some people tonight, at least. I know it's a Friday night, everybody is out everywhere, but this is a show that hopefully relaxes your mind out there. That's the idea of the show.
What a lovely tune that was called Take My Life, Let It Be. Tune was called Nottingham. I saw the words, let there be life, let there be. Only, I guess it is, consecrated Lord of Thee, take Thee my moments and my days, let them be flowing in ceaseless praise. The last verse was take my love and my Lord, I'm pure at my feet as my treasure store. Take myself and I will be ever only all for Thee. Now the next hymn is, that one was composed by, adapted by Wolfgang Mozart. Stand Up for Jesus is the next one, 407 in the book here, 407. Right, just bear with me with the. I've just changed the hymn.
Yeah, just getting the word about basically. And if you are watching, hello to you. A very massive warm welcome to the show here. It's Friday the 3rd of February 2023. And as Julian tries to find it, this is the first time we're using our new broadband software of Vodafone, and of course that's because we recently changed from another provider.
We will find it.
So yes, hopefully our signal will stay as it is. Hopefully we'll see Alex Bailey in the chat later on. We'll see how things go. But yeah. A massive warm welcome to everyone, wherever you are watching.
457, I beg your pardon.
This is Nice and Relaxing.
457, right. Stand up for Jesus. Composed by George Webb, 1803 to 1887. We have 5 verses of this. Stand Up for Jesus, I'm going to play it in A flat because it's in the A major in this book. It's Morning Light. Stand up for Jesus, stand up for before his cross as an instrument to talk to his afflicting pain, which I've got, and loss, transforming into his all obedience, God redeeming plan. Cross was overpowered by Christ, both God and man. That's the first words. Right, there we go. In a chord of E.
Yeah. So of course, yes, of course.
For the time being.
For the time being, exactly right. So
Right,
yes.
we've got two more for two more for the road for the first part. Now, this is only the last hymn of the first part of what we are going to do. Now, this might catch you out in some places because I did play this last time when everyone was about. Don't know if anyone was on in the chat because I can't see who was on the chat tonight. If there's any, do say hello.
It's only us, isn't it, really?
Oh dear.
Our strawberries just come in.
Right, okay.
Only just got the signal.
Right, you just missed
She's
it.
had bad signal recently, but yeah, you need to get onto Vodafone, so that will be a sort of good start there because our signal seems to be okay. Can you see us all right? Is it sort of cutting out a bit or a bit sort of, I don't know, blurry? I don't know. Let us know what you think. That's the idea here. Very good evening to everyone joining us now, whoever you are. Sometimes we get mystery viewers. Yes, mystery viewers.
Right, okay then. Let me
And I want to say a few shout outs to, of course, not only our mods in the chat as well, and of course we could have secret mods as well. I can see you and miss you both. Thank you very much indeed. I'm sure that you do.
Well, if you've just missed the one I just played a minute ago was "Take My Life and Let It Be." That was tune
Yep.
2, the Nottingham tune.
Yep.
By Mozart. "Stand Up for Jesus" was by George somebody else. That was I just played a minute ago. And this one is
Yeah,
"Oh Worship the Lord in the Beauty of Holiness."
absolutely
Not
brilliant.
holiness.
So I just want to say a shout out to Nigel in Haverhill. If he is watching at some point,
Nigel who?
he may watch at some point. You know the Nigel I mean, the one that goes to the Drabbit. That's all we can say for now. Yeah, our super duper Nigel. If he hears that, then he know what I mean.
Now this one might catch you out. You're going to find out if you can tell me, whoever's watching, if you're very good at music, you might not be able to recognise. I did play this one about 2 weeks ago. Now this caught everyone out completely. So if you can tell me, I'll tell you afterwards what you the music. There's music to it that makes it a bit more different. So if you can think of it, if you don't know the answer, if anyone comes up with any answer or they don't know the answer, I will tell you after.
Good evening to everybody. Everyone's all late, but we appreciate people tuning in.
Now this will be 5 verses of these, but the music is melody from the Rhine Hard, M.S. Utter Den 1754. Just miles out. That's 500 years out. So I'm going to play it in D major. If you know what D major chord is, it would be sounding like this. That'd be a D major chord. If you're having it in D, you can play it in D flat, but you've got to be very good at it. That would be D flat. So that would be D flat or C sharp. That's what it is. If you're not, you've got to music terms. So we're going to start as "Oh worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Bow down before him in glory proclaim, with a gold obedience and incense lowliness. Kneel, adore him, and the Lord is his name." You'll notice the change in some of these verses. You will notice a couple of changes, and you've got to guess. If you don't know the answer, I'll reveal it.
To say snooker.
To say snooker pass, because I'll come back to it. Well, I'll tell you at the end anyway. I'll give you a minute or 30 seconds to think about it anyway. While you watch this, do stay with us.
Okay. show NAR. Perhaps we'll do a cup, which will be nice.
Now, what do you think those changes were? There were two changes in that hymn. If you can tell me, I'll give you 20 seconds to work that one out. Why? I'll get the next piece done. The next piece will be the gavotte. You can dance to this one. This is a little voluntary. You've got to have a couple of voluntaries in this. Before we do the voluntary, now, anyone on the chat like to say the two missing things, what they missed there, what they got caught out there? Can anyone tell me?
What's the? Sorry, I'm miles away.
There was a couple of bits in that hymn.
Yeah.
And that was different. Anyone can tell me?
I don't know.
Is anyone in the chat?
We've got Strawberry in the chat. I don't know who else is in the chat, but apparently we've got about a couple of people watching.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
could be Russell Nightingale, could be Nigel.
Okay, well, I would
say... a massive hello to both of you out there.
I would say...
One from Hayville, one from Cambridge.
Oh, wow.
And we'll say hello to anyone, and anyone from the Hayville and Local News group, if they do choose to tune in to us at any one given time, even if you're watching on replay.
Well, I'll tell you what the difference was. Now, as you probably don't know, because there's a few on the line tonight. Now, the tune was called Weather It. Now, the first verse is the same as the first bit. The first verse is the same as the last verse, same words. That's one thing. And number two, there's two notes each side of the page. I'll show you here. If you have not seen
Let me just get the camera sorted out there. There you go.
Hang on, I'm really wide up here.
Cool stuff, yeah.
Right, okay, right down here. We've got down here, and well, first of all, there is an extra note there for the first verse, and then there's an extra note down there. So that's the two things that...
Is this a musical lesson or something?
It is a musical.
Oh, right, okay. I thought it was a musical.
Well, sort of.
That's why I sing a note like this. Ah.
Oh, no. Don't.
Yeah, we're getting into a musical there.
Oh, no. So that's that is the answer to that.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to find out... while I wait for the gavotte...
Whilst Julian is trying to find a hymn, I just want to mention that we'll have a notices section. So if anybody wants to sort of ask us any questions while we'll be on air towards the end of the programme, which we can do, because there's no Dan Wootton tonight. So yeah, he's taking a sort of break. He does Monday to Thursday, so yeah, so that's why Julian chose to do tonight. Anyway,
right. Okay.
Yes, so there's notices after the programme, so we can just talk about other things that's been going on our groups, catch up on our brand new group, which is the We Love Weatherspoons. So yeah, lots to look forward to.
Okay.
Keep your thumbs up going. And let's see if we can have at least one thumbs up. We did have a subscriber today, and it went off for some reason. I don't know who it was. I don't know. Why do they keep doing that? 1 minute it keeps flicking on. They keep pressing the wrong button, I reckon.
Yes. To go through the answers.
I find it very, very strange.
Go
but
through
anyway.
the answers. That was and the last hymn book was the two notes. One at the start is an extra note, and there's an extra note in the last hymn and the last hit verse and the first verse are the same words. That is the catch. So this one should make you dance. It's called a gavotte by Samuel Wesley. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you've heard of this before. 1766 to 1837. It's just the gavotte. There is an air to it, but I'm just going to play the gavotte. 2 pages of it long anyway, so this is including the first part. Gavotte is a little dance. It's a variation on a gavotte dance, whatever you call it. You can dance to it. You can play it at the end of the service or before the service or at a wedding. Why not? You know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's called Gavotte by Sonny Wesley.
Sorry about the clicking in the background. That's me trying to promote the show a little bit more. So, hello anyone watching on the Luna's platform page. And anywhere else as well, come to think of it. So, very good evening to you all. The reason why we're talking over the top here, not only you're, of course, getting a soothing voice, hopefully, but you're also getting beautiful music in the background. And, of course, it's for copyright reasons. And other issues as well. Let us know what the signal's like from your end here. Hopefully it's loud and clear, or crystal clear. Thankfully we got set up today with our Vodafone broadband. Definitely recommended. Got a new hub as well and things like that. And when that light is ready to go on, it wasn't a green light, it was a white light. It took a couple of hours to get going, but once we got going it was alright in the end. Also promoting on Truth Social. Those people haven't heard of Truth Social, definitely check it out. We do have some sort of followers on there. We've also got Mystery Spoons. Can you guess it?
Mystery Spoons.
Yeah, Mystery Spoons, yeah. Has anyone guessed it yet? Someone on the channel did actually say it was, they think it was, I can't remember what they said it was. My memory's like a sieve this evening, so yeah, do bear with me.
Well, that includes the first part. Now, the second part is only three more bits to it. There's 3 hymns and another voluntary at the end. This one is called, well, they've changed the words completely. I don't know why. Maybe it's completely different. It's gone a bit mad. I don't know what I think. The composer is Arthur Sullivan, who wrote a lot of hymn music and commentaries as well. 1842 to 1900, so we should be safe on this one. This one's called On the Christian Pilgrims. It was On the Christian Soldiers. Now, we're not going to be marching to war. That's very honest on that. But that's good in that way. It's the same tune. So it's called Saint Glentatrude. That's a tune it's called. Now we have 4 verses of it. It's got a little chorus to it. So bear in mind with that. For my paper keeps running away. So On the Christian Pilgrims. Instead of On Christian Soldiers, which is a bit strange. Christ will come our light, see in heavy version breaks upon the sight, Out of this enslavement, Christ has set us free. On then their salvation, hope, their liberty. On the Christian pilgrims, as the chorus, Christ will be the light. The see the heavenly version breaks up in our sight. So it goes right round in a circle. You'll hear the tune. You'll notice the tune when it comes in. We start with On the Christian Pilgrims.
Thank you very much for your comments. I have seen them, they've flashed up on the screen, so I am aware of them. Sometimes I look on my other phone, see if there's any comments coming through, so we can give out shout outs and things like that. We're getting hidden viewers, I reckon. It's quite a mystery about that, actually. This is Onward Christian Soldiers here, that I do know.
On the Christian Pilgrims instead of On Christian Soldiers. Now, this one is, well, I'll change the words slightly, only on one word.
Right, okay.
71 in the book. It's Epiphany hymn. We start with.
Right, okay. So what is the hymn?
It's called Right is the Best.
Okay, so why have you chosen that one?
Oh, because it's a Epiphany hymn as well, and it's only 4 verses, it's short.
Right, okay.
The music is by Joseph Francis Thrupp. Not
Okay.
I Lose.
Yeah, does that come from As Time Goes By, does
No,
it?
it's not. No. 1827 to 1867. And it's called, the tune is called Epiphany.
Right, okay.
It's tune of 1. 4 verses of this. I'll give you the first verse. Brightest the best. The sons of the. I'm going to change the. It normally says morning, but I'm going to say evening. Drawn into the darkness, which we're having now. Lend us in thy aid. Star in the east, arising, adorning. Guide where the infant redeeming is laid.
Wow.
Normally there would be a 5th verse that no one's a repeat of it, but we haven't got a repeat of the
Obviously, no signal issues tonight. So far, so good. Well, it's going a bit sort of stuttery at the moment. We do apologise about that because of the area we're in and things like that. So we're bound to go like that.
We have 4 verses of this. Just to get us going a bit. We have one more hymn and then we have a voluntary, and then it's back to Q&A.
Yeah, for a little while. If we get any interest, we'll have to just keep chatting for a bit, for 10 minutes or so afterwards. It's just a notice sort of section, really.
A brightest the best.
Brilliant stuff. So, yeah. Doing well so far, Julian.
174 is the next one.
Okay. How many? Well, is that the last one tonight? And then you...
there's a bunch at the end.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say that.
Bear with.
Sounds good to me.
174.
So, yeah, notices are coming towards the end of the programme, so please stay with it when you're on. We appreciate that at all times. Even those hidden viewers.
This one's called God of Grace, God of Glory. With him, it's in this section of the 3 Regent Square is the tune. Music's Henry Smart, 1813, 1879. I'll read the first verse. God of Grace, God of Glory. On the people's power and power, now fulfill our church story. Bring our bud in a glorious flower. Grant us wisdom, grant us courage for the facing of this hour. Now, we have 4 verses of this. It's quite simple maths there. God of grace, God of glory.
Well, hello and welcome to Nice and Relaxing here. That's what you're watching here and listening to at the same time. With Nickalini behind the scenes and Juliano plum as in the fruit.
There you go, those are the hymns and the hers. Now, a reason why I played that one, because it's a God and Grace and good. Always reminds me of a woman called Grace. Don't know why. Anyone called Grace around here?
I remember years ago.
Well, now this one I played before is a bark piece. This one you can call it a Fantasia. This one to finish off tonight by Bach. 1685 to 1750 miles out of it anyway. So it starts with a bit soft and it gets a little bit louder towards the end. It's in 5 parts. So I have to. It starts a bit slower than it usually is. The reason why I play hymns slow and fast because it depends on if you have a morning hymn and someone's processing. You would have to do a bit slower on that. So he'll be back in 5 seconds. What I discussed is morning hymn. If a choir is processing, you do it a little bit slowly. If the choir is not processing, at the end you can do him a little bit quicker. That's what I've been told. So we will start with the Fantasia in C minor. You will notice I played this before thousands of times. It will sound better in a minute. I'm going to get a chair to bear with me.
You are talking about me, aren't you?
No,
You didn't mention who I was.
No, I didn't mention. I didn't.
A mystery person, eh?
Sorry about the shot there.
You'll see me in just a moment.
Sorry, that's a bit sharp.
Very funny.
Okay, we'll start with the Fantasia to brighten everybody up.
amazing, that is. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, there you go. There's the voluntaries.
There you go.
Thank you much indeed.
I do hope everyone's enjoying themselves this evening. Let's flick the camera over to me for a second. And of course, yes, hopefully we'll get both of us in the chat here. If I can squeeze through, that is the question, isn't it? So, yeah, let's bring the camera a little bit down here. It's not that easy to do that, but actually it is. I prepared this a little bit earlier, by the way. So, of
thank
course,
you for tuning in with us.
Yes.
With the nice electing. I know it's been a long time because I've had a bad leg and I've still got it a little bit. I have to go so easily. So I can do it on one foot with the left foot, as you can give that up.
So,
Do the right foot on the swivel.
on the right, show us what knee it is, if you can.
To the right.
Can you show it, or is it hidden? So, hello everybody. Yes, it's me, the face behind the voice here. Very good evening to everyone here. Yeah, I just wanted to show this basically. Yes, these are up for grab for $3.99. Somebody wanted to know what price they were earlier, and that is what the prices are. Of course, in reverse order, it does say touring with us. But yeah, we are hoping to have a Q&A soon, maybe next week, just before the next video coming up. But we'd like to thank everybody for watching all the videos that we put up on the channel. And of course, yes, I think I can remember the name of that Weatherspoons that somebody actually guessed, which was actually the Whiffler in Norwich. Well, of course, we'll obviously tell you towards the end of the programme what that answer was. Maybe we could do it tonight and reveal the answer. But yeah, we normally give people about a week before we give away the answer. So we thought we'd do it tonight, actually. And of course, if you want to stay on to hear the answer, if you're watching a replay, then of course it'll be worth a wait. So yeah, we'll probably do another Mystery Spoons review at some point. When we'll do it, we don't know yet. But of course, there is hopefully a Weatherspoons that will come on the channel soon. And of course, hopefully they'll give us the thumbs up. I need to double check with one of the spoons, make sure they've seen it. So yeah, I've given them about a week, and of course nothing has come by it yet. But we did get one approval from Sanford House in Huntingdon, which was very nice of them to say so. We do have the email for that, so we can give you proof of that if you really want to request it. But yeah, like I say, the mugs are at the price of $8.99, souvenir mugs for touring with us. So very good evening if you are just joining us absolutely anywhere. Of course, hello to all the mods, and thanks to all our mods as per usual, whoever they are, even if they're watching on replay. So yeah, I do think they do catch up on replay as well as live at the same time. So if anybody wants to come and say hello tonight before we finish tonight, we'll stay on for a little longer here and have a bit of a chat about notices. Obviously, I will check some stuff on the pages that we've been going through so far. We've got a brand new kind of group, which is We Love Weatherspoons. So far, 16 members at the moment. Let's see if we can get to 1K on that. It's probably going to be quicker than it is on YouTube, you know, for that sort of reason. But we need to encourage people to come on the touring with us as well. So, yeah, hopefully with this new group, people will be encouraged to come on this group. Maybe we'll do something for the We Love Weatherspoons, like you know, order someone a drink, that kind of thing. But of course, we know that Weatherspoon prices have gone up recently, and we'll update you on some sort of aspect of We Love Weatherspoons on that group, so we can actually go live on that group as well. And all of our groups we can go live on pretty much. Now, there's a True Social for touring with us. If you've not heard of it, go and check it out, because it's a brand new social media network, just like TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. Very similar to that, and it's a new and upcoming site. I think gradually people are sort of finding it. and of course one of our mods is already on it. So yeah, on the other news, of course, the We Love Havel, of course, the news of our show, the Benny's barbecue, of course, the other day, I think it was yesterday, being this day, of course, Friday the 3rd of February 2022. What I would say is wishing Benny a happy 80th birthday as of yesterday. Of course, they were all hoping yesterday, because the comment was from yesterday from Julian Klaus, and of course hoping that they had a fantastic day, and I do really hope they did as well. And you've got the pictures up on there, on that site there, just to prove that that's of course Benny in his younger days. Of course, Mick said, of course, what a great man he is. I was one of the first customers on the day when he opened the chip shop. Well, of course, I'd like evidence of that, Mr. Mick. Mick is one of those who donated in the past, quite a while back. But there you go. That was quite nice. And going on to We Love East Anglia, there's been some stuff on that, of course. Scotland Trip Advisor, the 10 best restaurants and places to eat in Haverhill. Is definitely worth checking out. And what are the 10 though? I wonder what they are. I wonder as I wander across the sky. Isn't that a song?
Yes.
Yeah, the Maravilla Tapas and the Starburger Cafe. That's number 2. Oh, I've got to accept all this, all the cookies. Well, of course, none of them serve cookies as far as I know, unless you go into like Greg's or something. But yeah, 3 is 9 Jars. What else is there? So we're going on to number 4, I believe, is Duffy's Tea Room. I've never literally been in there, but of course,
It's a very small place.
very small, is it? And number 5, Sturmer Nursery's Garden Centre Tea Room, but that's not really in Haverhill, is it?
That's
It is Sturmer, but of course, Route 66 Haverhill. There's another one. Are they still open? Are they?
probably evening.
Oh, it's more evening now, is it? Yeah, because I can't get the customers during the day. That's why. And Anatolia Mediterranean Grill and Cocktail Bar. And number 8 is Chippies. That's the Chalkstone area. And Prezzo of Haverhill. Never been there myself. I always end up going elsewhere. And CO's Kitchen, which is CEO, basically. So it's CO's Kitchen, which is still open, and it is a Turkish restaurant. And also Baltic Amber, which is number 11. Wonder where that is, actually. Baltic Amber. Eastern European. And the Drum and Smock. Hooray! Give them a shout out there. Of course, yes. I'll give you a review of what somebody said so far on that, which is quite good in just a moment. The White Horse, Wethersfield, not really in Haverhill, but of course it's more outside of Haverhill. Don't know why they keep talking about outside of Haverhill when it isn't really in Haverhill. But there you go. It's just down the road. That's number 13. And Deja Vu, number 14. Oh, we've gone over 10 though, but of course 15 is good luck. Flying Shotgun was 16. Amber's Cafe is 17. And the Red Lion in Sturmer of 18. And I'll go up to 20, I think. The Haven Garden Cafe. And that, I believe, is somewhere near Haverhill. And of course, that's number 19. And number 20 is Raja Mahal. Okay, and Benny's Barbecue is number 21, and the list goes on. And number 22 is, of course, the Smart Fish Bar, which means, of course, they are quite popular because, of course, they've got a new restaurant attached to the actual fish bar. You can actually go and sit inside for a little bit extra, as in cost. But anyway, that's that, of course. So it says the 10, but of course on TripAdvisor it's just goes on and on and on. So let's go back to one of the reviews for example, of the Drabbert Smock. So,
Bit pale, isn't it?
is it pale? Is that because the battery's gone? Our battery's run out. Oh dear. Hopefully it doesn't go out. We're running out of battery here. We're going to go off air very shortly anyway, so we do apologise about that. There's nothing we can do. If we do go off air, we do apologise, and we'll have to say ta-ta. But let's quickly go through this review. Of course, the Drabbert Smock is number 12 in the list of best restaurants in Haverhill, or just over 10 best restaurants. And of course, let's have a look at what somebody has to say.
Okay, my leg's going a bit.
So we've got a bit of a issue here, but of course we'll try and be as quick as possible. So yeah, this is one of the reviews of the Drabbert Smock. Of course, somebody says they pop into the pub every Friday with their father and daughter. The staff are super friendly and welcoming. Nothing is a problem for them, and they've always go above and beyond for us. Thank you for making our family breakfast time special. That was in January 2023. That was a recent, of course, review there. But yeah, that's just one of many reviews of the Drabbert Smock. Do check them out on TripAdvisor. And of course, we'll probably share that on our groups as well. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching here. If you have any more questions before we leave, because our battery's about to go at any moment in time. But but we all thank you so much for watching. And we thank, of course, Juliano for at least attempting to play some beautiful tunes. Hopefully he'll play on the weekend as well as a bonus.
I don't know yet.
Well, I do hope that you're able to do that. I do hope and pray that you can do something a little bit extra over the weekend. But
we'll see.
We thank our mods as well as per usual, and we thank all the viewers that have sort of tuned in here and there. It's been sort of thin on the ice tonight, but we'd have liked to have said hello to more people. But of course, it's not always the case on all nights. But of course it depends on what other people are doing and things like that. So of course we do really thank people for watching, even if they what's the word, don't even go out their way to comment, but you can comment on replay if you do like what we see, or what you see actually, and we like what we see as well. Although it is looking very much a grim, dark picture. So, of course, before we do that, we'll say goodbye to you all and thank you so much. And of course, please stay safe. I did say stay safe, didn't I?
And cheerio.
I think so. And cheerio for now. Until next time.
Until next time.
Yeah, bye for now.
Bye now.
Until the next update. Keep watching those videos, keep subscribing, keep that thumbs up, and most importantly, subscribe for free. Can't get fairer than that. Bye-bye. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, what through time is I've been watching in tonight. Stay safe too. That's the first time I've seen you in the chat for a while. Thank you very much for coming in right at the last minute there. So yeah, if anybody does want one of these, do let us know. Send us a message on our official page of Touring With Us on Facebook, and then of course send us your address and all that kind of thing, and we'll send them out to you as soon as we receive your payment. But anyway, we'll leave that going through your mind at the moment, but of course until next time, as we say, stay safe and have yourself a lovely rest of the weekend.
Cheerio.
Wherever you may be. Bye.
Good night.